Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and in this video I'm going to show you what I call my wheel border. Now, I made a little update about this border in March and I was meant to come back and look at it again, but well, I didn't. So can you see the wheel yet? Down we go. Is it coming into focus, I wonder? Yeah, there it is. A good old-fashioned cartwheel. So this border here is what I call my wheel border, and when we last saw it everything was quite low, all the vegetation hadn't sprung into growth yet, and I think we were waiting for the camellia there at the back and the rhododendron there to come into flower. Well, I can tell you that the flowers have come and gone now at this stage. On the top corner of the border is this lovely red hot poker, Cniphofia. And this one is called Coalescence. And what I love about it is the foliage. That's why I got it. So the foliage, it's almost like a succulent foliage and it looks great even when it's not in flower. Now this one is flowered already this year, so yeah, but it's still looking great. That yellow thing there, that's not part of it, that's a verbascum. I like a lot of strong colours like oranges and pinks, but in this particular border I've gone for a more pastel theme, and you can see that by the cream foliage and the peonies that are just finishing. So sorry we're a bit late to see the peonies, and the rain has splattered them down even more. But the pastel theme is really enhanced by this cream coloured foliage here at the front. See this? Green and cream. I wonder, does anybody know what it is? I have another one up here with these peonies. And one up here that's really mostly cream at this stage. Okay, so anybody know what it is? Well, this plant is horseradish. The stuff you eat, the stuff used in wasabi, the stuff that makes you, I don't know, gag really from the strongness of it all. But anyway, the root is what's eaten, and I grow this plant for the foliage, for the leaves. Now, a lot of people will balk at this comment because there's a lot of misinformation out there about horseradish. And there's a lot of information that says it's an invasive weed. But I've had these plants in this border for 5 years and they show no signs of running. Some people have suggested that it's the fact that these are variegated horseradish plants that have in some way weakened them so that they don't run. But I don't believe it for a second. Anyway, time will tell, but I feel quite confident that these horseradishes are getting a lot of bad press for no good reason. Now, what I do to maintain this plant is that I remove the flower stems. The flowers aren't pretty, so I just take them out. And if a particular bush throws up a lot of green leaves, or leaves that are just completely green, like say that one, then all I do is I reach in here to the base and just nip it out. And the thing about most herbaceous plants is that they have so many leaves. During summer, they really can do without just one or two that you take out for aesthetic reasons. And that's what it's about, aesthetics. Getting your plant to look as best it can. So the same goes for slug bites. If you get some slug bites in a leaf, just take it off. At the back of the border there you can see that variegated bush I bought in Kerry last summer, and I'm going to put the link to that video up above. But it's doing very well, and the leaves aren't burning at all and it's maintaining the variegation. Now the only thing is it does seem rather vigorous, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on it and prune as appropriate. And now let's venture under the rhododendron bush. What do we see there? That big leafed thing is Podophyllum Hexandrum, I think. In any case, I'm going to put all the names of the plants I've talked about in the details under this video in the order that they're mentioned. And I missed the flowers on this because it's already gone to creating a seed pod, but okay, that's better than nothing. On the ground there you can see the pink in there, in with the mulch. That's the rhododendron flowers that fell. And the other thing I wanted to show you under here is this lovely Roscoa. This is Roscoa Jeffrey Archer, and it's a very reliable one, benefiting greatly from the application of mulch this year. But it seeds about in a, well, not in a weedy way, but in a, well, a most desirable way. So there you go, that was the wheel border in June. I will come along again later in the summer and let's see what's of interest in this border then. But for the moment, thanks very much for watching, and I put a link also up above to the previous series I did like this, A Year in the Life of series, where I talked about a different border. Thanks very much. Bye!